woke up, slept on me, trying to eat with vultures. Y'all look frail, let me feed the culture. Can't get full of the lead and coke, huh? Still sober? Y'all OD, follow me. Where the rain follow me, king. Yeah, I know the king, Martin Luther King. You ain't really gonna throw, boy, you in a drink. Wake up, y'all don't want it. Down to the white, I better put Milo on it. And let's un chico malo, homie. And if I'm scared, I guess I don't know it. Cause I'm still going still right where the heat at. And where I ain't supposed to be, that's where I be at. And I spit that, sit back, listen to the truth while the sky crack and the Lord gets back. Or somebody wants to hit back and they click clack, leave you been back, thinking I just intact. Never left, but I've been back, cross on my bit neck, and I don't rap gospel, I live that. But I'm nothing but a gimmick. You see me in a club, funny, you was in it. Skip a cosign, shout out to the homie Kendrick. And all I hear is crickets when I run into the critics. Oh well, show tells me a lot when they tell me to rock. Keep my eyebrows raised, smell what I'm cooking. And the sales may drop, yeah, the meal may stop, but they ask for the truth, yeah, I'ma do it. They like, how you do that now? Sound kinda nice, boy, who that down? Is everything real good, true and fair? But you probably wouldn't listen if you knew that down. If you knew that down.
The heart beats just a little faster right now, doesn't it? As they stand alone right now. No cornermen. They're just ready to make the ring walk for the biggest fight that boxing.
Yes, sir. Black by the coast. Keep your hands up. Keep your chin tucked. It's the one that only goes with the shadow in the front. And oh, it is happening today. I'm excited today. Hope everybody's having a blessed Saturday out there. It is outside. It is about, man, I don't know why I always give y'all the weather like y'all give a fuck how cold it is outside where I'm at, but it is kind of cold out there. Let me put that down. I don't want my damn windows open. Everybody always looking in here. I had to move some shit in the back. Did some moving around this. If it looks different in the back, I got somebody coming here on Monday to do some shit on the ceiling, and it can't be in front. So that's why that's there like that. All right, man. Getting into what's gonna be happening tonight, man. Listen, you know, I know not even a lot of people is even on right now, so that's why I'm doing this, and I'm also pre-recording it so I can upload it because I know a lot of people always think every time Chris Colbert fights and if he loses, am I gonna be on YouTube? Look, man, let's be honest. I've said this over and over. Nobody gives a fuck, all right? Nobody cares. I'm pulling for him. I hope he wins. It is what it is, but I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm looking at the way, just the way, you know, I was thinking last night after my live, I was thinking about his Rayo's career, and I look at Colbert's career, and you know, they're actually not so much different. I'm not talking about amateur wise or anything like that, but resume wise, I would say that Colbert has a better resume than O'Rayo. I would say resume wise. Amateur background, I would say also. I think Colbert has a better amateur background. But as far as their career has gone, their trajectory in their career, not much is different. Not much is different in any aspect, to be honest with you, any aspect. So they both, this is a do or die fight for both of them, do or die fight. I think when I look at it, Rayo is probably more dangerous in this fight. I feel like Chris Colbert is taking this fight out of, I wouldn't say necessity for his career, but I will say that I feel like he was kind of pressured into taking this fight. I feel like he was pressured. I feel like, you know, people think that he lost, and not only do people think that he lost, but obviously he feels that he needs to rematch this guy. I said, I don't think he needs to rematch him, but he is rematching him. It is what it is. I predict, I mean, obviously I'm going for Chris, but it's quite possible Colbert could get knocked out tonight, man. Depending on how he fights and how he comes out in the first couple of rounds, he could get knocked out. We do know El Rayo's got different trainers now. I'm wondering what trainers El Rayo got right now. I don't know who did El Rayo switch to. El Rayo switched his trainers. He's not with David Benavidez Sr. anymore. And I was talking about this yesterday, and I'm wondering Who is his new coach? Is he with Mikey Garcia? Who is El Rayo's new coach? Okay, right here. His name is, by the way, his name is, let me show you right here. Here goes his coach's name, because I thought it was Mikey Garcia. It's not Mikey Garcia. It's not. El Rayo's new coach is not Mikey Garcia. Right here, it says that Francisco Rodriguez is the new coach of Rayo Venezuela. Okay. No, wait. This is football. What the hell? No, man. Hold on. What the hell? I was looking like, what the hell is going? What? Yeah. My bad. Let's go to his Twitter real quick, actually, just to show you his Twitter. Right here. He's showing. Oh, man, of course. Look at his Twitter, bro. His Twitter is hilarious, bro. You want to talk about trolling, bro? That's trolling. Look at his Twitter. Oh my God, bro. His Twitter is funny, bro. He's got him knocking Colbert down. And that was a bad knockdown.
To detonate a bomb on Chris Colbert. Colbert went down in round one, but he's fighting his way back. Now we are showcasing why these were two highly touted fighters. Valenzuela again teeing off on Colbert.
You see, this is the shit I'm talking about, bro. A lot of people. Yo, this is gonna be a good fight today, man. This is gonna be a good fight. I'm telling you, both of these dudes was landing bombs on each other. And I think Colbert does have underrated power, to be honest with you. I think he does have underrated power. As you can see right there, look, it's kind of funny. And that's actually perfect, because when you actually look at it, this goes to show you how when they put those highlights up on Showtime, those highlights are very, very biased, bro. They're biased highlights. It's just like ESPN's highlights is biased too. The only promotional, well, the only outlet I feel like that actually has honest highlights would be DAZN. DAZN's the only one that actually gives you like at least 5 or 6 minutes or even 7 minutes of a highlight of a fight. You go to Showtime and you go to matter of fact, you go to Top Rank and you look at the highlights, and whoever is that top ranked fighter, and if it's a close fight, those highlights are all tailor-made for that fighter, obviously. I'm gonna give you a perfect example. What was the fight that they had? Man, what was the fight? And it was a close fight, and it was a mixed promotion, and they actually on the highlights, they only showed the highlights of that one fighter. I know with Teofimo Lopez and Josh Taylor, I think they were both on the Top Rank at the time. But prior to that, because Teo had left Top Rank, didn't Teo leave? Teo left Top Rank and went with what was the one that they were with, Kambosos, and they delayed the fight multiple times? Thriller. I think it was Thriller. Let me check real quick. How many times was it delayed? It was delayed like 3 times. So when I look at it, let me find it over here. Which one is the one over here? Okay. So going over here. Oh, funny thing. So a lot of pressure is being put on Tank Davis, bro. A lot of pressure being put on Gervonta Tank Davis. And you know what's kind of funny? They wait till now to put all this pressure on Tank, bro. They should have been putting pressure on Tank. And by the way, y'all know I'm not a huge fan of Devin. But I honestly don't believe this whole they want to fight Tank. Really, look. This might actually be the first time actually no. Let me take it back. I actually think this might be the first time that I think Bill Haney could be serious about fighting Tank. It's because every other time that he's mentioned his name, they were in a fight camp. So I actually believe that he's somewhat serious, that Bill really does want that fight with Tank. But it's kind of crazy, bro, because I'm seeing this shit on all these channels, bro. And look, I understand that people like have bias and favorite fighters and shit like that, bro. But it's clear as day. It's clear as day that people pick and choose and remember what a person says, bro. I clearly remember Devin Haney and Bill Haney saying that they would move down to 135 to fight Tank. I heard that. I don't know about y'all, but I know I heard that. I know I heard that prior to the fight he had with Loma. After when he was going to fight Loma, they were talking about moving up to 140, but they always said, and this was during the Shakur situation, they always said that if anything with Tank came up, he would move down to 135, right? Now, all of a sudden, Bill says he offered $20 million. Now, $20 million. I don't know how much to believe in that, because you're telling me you're paying Tank $20 million, then how much is Devin getting paid? $20 million is a sum of money that I hear when I hear Canelo Alvarez fight, or I hear Joshua or Fury fight. 20 mil? 20 mil and the word Devin Haney doesn't go together, bro. I'm sorry. Y'all can call me a hater all you want. 20 mil and Devin Haney does not go together, especially with what's being reported. Now, I don't know how accurate it is, 50,000. That's horrible, by the way. That's horrible. If it's true that Devin Haney's fight on pay-per-view sold 50K, that's bad. I don't know how accurate it is, but I do believe some of it because of how bad it is now. It's gotten so bad that Showtime had to leave, bro. And regardless, I know a lot of people, they like Top Rank, they like the Zone, they like or whatever. But as a boxing fan, you should be worried a little bit. I'm worried a little bit because if you look at the direction that Showtime went, Showtime is now going to be on Amazon Prime, right? Amazon Prime. Think about it. Amazon isn't a channel. Amazon's not a channel. Like I could go to Showtime right now. I could click and go to Showtime, right? There is no Amazon channel. It's an app like the Zone. Now, Zone is subscription based. Think about this. How is PBC going to pay all those fighters? Well, they're not PBC anymore. Let's just call it Al Heyman. Whatever the new name's going to be, Amazon Prime under Al Heyman. Amazon Prime under Al Heyman. How is he going to pay all these fighters while being on Amazon Prime? Because when you're with Showtime and you're a network like Top Rank that has ESPN, they have contracts. And I'm pretty sure Amazon Prime's going to have a contract. I don't know how the contract is. All I'm saying is that I don't think it looks good for boxing, bro. I think that all the pirating and people not buying pay-per-views, I think it's really hurting the sport. Man. Which one? Tank and Devin? No, you see, listen. It's not hard, though. It's not hard. Like they're making it hard. Because if anything in 2023 has shown you, that all these fights can be made. Look at 2023, bro. We started off with Plant and Benavidez. We started off with Plant and Benavidez. We had Josh Taylor and Teofimo Lopez. We had Inoue and Fulton. We had Andrade and Benavidez. We had Canelo and Jamel, even though a lot of people may not have wanted it, but we had Canelo and Jamel. We had Devin Haney and Loma. We had Devin Haney and Regis. We've had Crawford and Spence. We've had a lot of fights this year that people thought wasn't going to happen. Going to be tough to beat 223. Yeah. Oh, that ain't gonna happen, bro. I don't think we're gonna have a year like 20 as like matchups. No, this was a here goes the crazy thing. As far as matchmaking, 2023 was a historic year, but the outcomes of the fights wasn't historic. The outcomes wasn't historic. You see what I'm saying? And I was talking about this on another live. They made a lot of great fights this year, right? But a lot of those fights did not live up to the hype. A lot of those fights didn't live up to, well, okay. I'm not going to say lived up to the hype. I'm going to say that the fights did not go the way that the boxing public in general thought it was going to go. Almost every single one of those fights did not go the way that most people thought it was going to go. Spence and Crawford, whitewash. Teofimo Lopez and Josh Taylor, whitewash. Inoue and Fulton, whitewash. Andre and Benavidez, whitewash. Andre and Plant and Benavidez was somewhat a competitive fight. That's one where you could kind of say it kind of lived up. But when you envision a lot of these fights, like people thought it was going to be back and forth. People thought, I know a lot of people thought Andre was going to give David Benavidez a hell of a better, put up a way better performance than what he did against David. And I know people slept on Inoue, and people still don't believe it Inoue. And they thought Fulton was going to walk out, he was going to outbox Inoue the whole fight. That didn't happen. People thought Josh Taylor was going to destroy Teofimo Lopez. That didn't happen. So none of these fights went the way that people thought that it was going to go. You know what I mean? But as far as the lineup of fights, oh man, historic year, 2023, historic year, hands down. And this is what I'm saying. I'm saying, these fights, if anything that showed you is that this year, if anything, if you're paying attention to anything this year, these fights can be made, bro. So when you say, when Tank will enforce stipulations and Bill will never agree. Here goes the thing though, right? Here goes the thing. Let me tell you something. Everyone always says that about Tank, and I've even said that about Tank, right? I've said it too. Like when it came to Tank and Ryan, he put on all the stipulations, the rehydration clause, all these stipulations. Yeah, Tank did that to Ryan. But let's make it clear. Let's make it clear. The Haneys and like I said, I like Bill. Actually, you know, I've actually grown to like Bill. I think he's entertaining. You know what I mean? And Devin is his resume is getting better every fight, bro. His resume is getting better every fight. So I'm not here to trash on him, but I'm trying to tell you that a lot of that shit is smoke screens, and I'm gonna tell you why it's smoke screens. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna give you a perfect example. A lot of these guys, in my opinion, will put an offer on the table just to say they put an offer on the table. Just yesterday, I was watching a channel, and I don't know if it was LDBC. I don't know what channel it was. It doesn't matter. I was like, you know, I'm laying down in bed. I'm on my, and I'm looking at my phone, and I'm looking at the news feed, and a boxing channel popped up. It was a live. And then on that live, they were talking about how Shakur Stevenson ducked Devin Haney. Teofimo ducked Devin Haney. None of that never happened, bro. None of that never happened. They did that whole offer to Shakur to make it seem like he offered Shakur a fight, bro. Right? But at the end of the day, it was a bogus offer. So is it really an offer? If I offer you something, but my offer is just outright ridiculous, is that really an offer? They just do that just to say, look, we sent them an offer. Literally, I'm watching this yesterday. I should have got the name of the channel. It's not a bad channel, but I think the guy's misinformed. He sat up there and said that Shakur ducked Devin, T.O. ducked Devin, and Tank ducked Devin. That was the whole lie. Tank ducked Devin, T.O. ducked Devin, Shakur ducked Devin. Every one of those situations, except for Tank, you can actually explain what happened. The Shakur, they gave him a bogus offer, bro, just to say, look, we are, and that's what they said. That's what they said. They were like, oh, he did give Shakur an offer. He did give him an offer, and Shakur refused it. Come on, man. Stop with that, bro. Just because you offer somebody something, it could be outrageous number, bro. If I offer you a job and I say I'm paying you $2 an hour, yeah, I offered you a job, but did I really offer you a job? with inflation and everything, I mean, shit, $2 an hour, that was a lot of money back in 1950 something, not in 2023. So just because I gave you an offer with an outrageous number, it's not really an offer. They do that to say, yo, he ducked, bro. He ducked. And with Tio, what's kind of funny with Tio is they say that he ducked Tio. Bob Arum came out himself. You can find it. You can find it. He's got it. You can look it up. Just go on YouTube. He did an interview saying that Bill Haney and Devin Haney were supposed to show up for a meeting and never showed up. That came out of Bob Arum's own mouth. He said, yo, they never showed up to negotiate about Teofimo Lopez. Instead, when they showed up, or when they did show up eventually, Tio never came up in that conversation. It was other fighters they were talking about. But yet people will use that and say Tio ducked Devin. Somebody was just arguing with me on another channel saying that Tio ducked the Kambosos rematch. That's inaccurate too. That's inaccurate too. Because leading up to that fight on 3 separate occasions, Tio and Tio Sr. said, we're not fighting at 135 after this fight. Win, lose, draw, we're not fighting after this. We're dropping the belts. We're going up and we're going after Josh Taylor. They were saying that for a long time. Just like when they went after Loma, they were saying it for a long time. It's not like Tio Sr. woke up one day and said, we're going after Loma. Bro, they planned to go after Loma. They planned that whole time. They planned to go after Josh Taylor. That was a long time in the making. So, I mean, I don't know, man. I just feel like when people say things, they should at least have a receipt or at least bring up a situation, bro. At least bring it up. Don't sit there and say, okay, so Bill really offered Tank $20 million. Do you believe that? Do you believe Bill even has $20 million to give Tank? And if you're offering Tank $20 million, if you're offering him $20 million, then how much is Devin getting paid? You're not going to lowball your son, right? Think about this, man. Come on, man. Now I don't know how true it was. I don't know how true it was. 50K buys, right? Devin Haney and Prograis. But I'm not a betting man, but I would venture to bet that fight did not do better. Bro, that's come on, man. That's not, I'm telling you, that's Fugazi, bro. That's Fugazi. I want you to think about this though. 20 million is something that they offer Canelo for a fight or something like that. I don't know how true it was that Devin's last fight was 50K. I don't know how true it was. I don't know. But I can tell you this. I do not think it did more than Boo Boo and than Andre and Benavidez. And Andre and Benavidez didn't sell that much. If you have, let's just give Devin the benefit of the doubt. Let's say it wasn't 50K. Let's say this last fight against Regis did 150K. All right? Let's give him 100 more K on top of that. 150K. After you just sold 150K, even though you had a live gate that sold out, I think the live gate, they sold out. It was like 1 point something million. So they sold out the live gate. They sold out. But the pay-per-view buys, I don't think were big or large at all. So if you only sell, let's say 150,000 K, how the hell are you going to offer somebody 20 mil in your next fight, bro? The math doesn't even add up. The math doesn't add up. You would just, you're basically giving Tank money. How are you going to make money? You're telling me you're so desperate to fight Tank that you're willing to give him $20 million without no guarantee of you making any money yourself? I mean, if you give Tank 20 mil, how much is Devin going to get? And then, so let's just say Devin gets 10. Okay, let's say half of that. That's $30 million. That's $30 million. How are you going to recuperate that, bro? That's why I don't believe half the shit I hear. I really don't. I don't believe half of the things I hear, man. You got to show me where that man offered him that much money, bro. Hold on. What the hell is going on here? You got to show me that, man, because I don't. And if it's $20 million, then on what promotion y'all fighting on? Where y'all gonna be fighting at? Where are you gonna be fighting at? Come on. You know what? I hope it is true, bro. I honestly do. I honestly hope it is true, because that would mean that it's gonna happen. And to be honest with you, I really do want to see it happen, bro. I want to see it happen. I want to see the fight happen, bro. Bro, come on, man. Think about that. That's hilarious. That's hilarious that people really think that he's offering him that, bro. That's kind of funny to me. And of course he's online telling everybody that that's how much he's offering him. 30 million will have to sell at least 61 because it goes, bro. He's not offering him $30 million. He's not. I'm not saying that Devin sold 50K his last fight. I don't know whether he did or not, but I know damn well they didn't sell enough to where they're just gonna offer Tank $20 million, bro. And this is what I'm saying. It goes back to the whole Shakur thing. You make an offer, right? You make an offer. Now you can say, I offered him something. Now you can say, I offered him something. Even though your offer was either bogus or didn't even make any damn sense, but you offered it to him. So now he's ducking. I actually kind of believe that, bro. I actually kind of believe that. I don't think anybody knows how to get in contact with. The only person that knows how to get in contact with Al Heyman is Floyd Mayweather. When was the last time you seen Al Heyman? You know that joke that goes around, Al Heyman doesn't even exist? Bro, sometimes I think Al Heyman doesn't even exist, bro. He's just a made-up figure. Al Heyman's just a made-up. I've seen, you Google Al Heyman, bro. How many pictures come up? It's funny every time I do this. Bro, you Google Al Heyman and literally only the same pictures pop up. The same pictures pop up. That's hilarious, bro. There's like only 3 known images of Al Heyman. There's only 3 pictures of Al Heyman, bro. When you Google it, bro, it's the same pictures, bro. Let me show you. The same. Does Al Heyman even exist? Tell me. Does this man even exist? Look. This one. It's the same. Look, it's from the same night. All these pictures are from the same night. Okay, this one looks like he got locked up or something. He's in a lineup or something like that. So all these pictures are the same pictures, bro. They're the same pictures from the same night. Al Heyman doesn't exist, bro. Let me put it on the banner. Yeah, let me see right here. There you go. I don't know. Hey, bro, there's the same pictures pop up with this guy. They took 3-4 pictures of this man while he was at one fight. And that is the picture that goes around circulating on Google when you Google his name. Al Heyman, he might just be a made-up individual, bro. You know, the truth is with Al Heyman, I heard that the man has a disorder. Not a disorder, but I heard that Al Heyman has like this condition where he gets nervous around people. You know, like he's scared to be around people. And that's why, I mean, but that's kind of crazy though. Because for you to be involved in, well, I guess you could be involved without showing your face, but I mean, you're involved with nothing but famous athletes, bro. And people that make millions of dollars, bro. You can't keep your, obviously he's doing a great job. Bill Haney says he doesn't know how to get in contact with Al Heyman. How much truth do you think that is right there? Let me ask you, does this even, yeah, he has a phobia. He has a phobia. That's what I heard. I heard that. I heard. Who did I hear this from? I heard it from somebody who's like, he's got a big channel. He's into, he has insiders and stuff like that. Yeah, he said that Al Heyman has like a phobia of just being around people, which would make sense if that's why we don't see him. You know what I mean? But I don't know how true it is, but I know it's a joke when people say that Al Heyman's a ghost, bro. I mean, look at when you Google him, when you Google him, it's the same damn pictures, bro, from the same night. Right here, this one from the same night, from the same night. Okay, no, he's got a different tie here. Okay, they're from 2 different nights, but they're all from, except for this one right here. See, they're all from the same night. Yeah, you see. Yeah, I don't know if Al Heyman exists or not, bro. But nonetheless, let me ask you a question, right? Prior to Bill Haney and Devin Haney becoming their own promoters, I don't know how long they've been their own promoters, right? But remember when Devin was a kid, he was training at Floyd's gym all the time. Him and Tank had sparring. He got trained. He's had training under not Floyd Sr., but Roger. Prior to Roger passing. You think, and you know how Al Heyman and Floyd is like this, right? So you're telling me all that time you was associated with Floyd and you don't know how to get in contact with Al? I'm gonna tell you why that's another cap. That's another cap lie. Because if you don't know how to get in contact with Al, we know you know how to get in contact with Floyd, right? And Floyd will get in contact with Al for you. So why not just call Floyd? You see what I'm saying? This is what I'm talking about, man. You don't know how to get in contact with Al. Then call Floyd. We all know you know Floyd. There's no, what, you can't get in contact with Floyd now? And anything that got to do with money, Floyd gonna answer that phone. Floyd gonna answer the phone. I don't know what to believe, man. I really don't. I don't know what to believe. Who you got for the El Rayo in Cobra fight, bro? I know people just want to see Cobra lose just to lose. He might lose bad tonight. Bro. What's going on, bro? Hey, let me ask you the question, Pounds. Does Al Heyman exist? You know, when we Google Al Heyman's name, right? Look at this. It's the same 3 pictures. It's the same one from the same night or 2 nights. It's the same pictures. I say it as a joke because my guy said that he saw Bill in an interview today say he doesn't know how to get in contact with Al Heyman. This is what I'm talking about, bro, with the whole Bill Haney shit, man. And people say that I hate on him, but I'm like, bro, like, are people using their head? You know, everything's going around. They're saying that Tank is ducking Devin, right? Everyone's saying that on all these outlets. Tank is ducking Devin, right? But nobody's asking simple questions, right? Nobody's asking simple questions. Like, Bill Haney says he offered Tank $20 million. Does that even sound right to you? It's going around being reported that Devin Holt sold $50K in his last fight. I don't know if that's true, but let's just say it's not. I even said before you came on, I'll give him another 100,000, bro. I'll give him another 100,000. Let's say he sold 150K and he sold out the live gate. That's $1.something million, whatever. But we know the pay-per-view sales. I don't think it did better than Andre and Benavidez. That's just my opinion until somebody proves me otherwise. How the hell are you going to offer Tank 20 mil? And if you're offering Tank 20 mil, how much is your son getting paid? He's not going to lowball his son. So Devin got to get at least what, half of that? So 10 mil, that's 30 mil. That's even against Tank, you're losing money. So I don't believe he offered him 20 mil. I don't believe that. Now let's move on to the next thing. The guy said he saw in an interview that he doesn't know how to get in contact with Al Heyman. Even if that's true, which I find that hard to believe, isn't Bill a promoter? Isn't Devin their own promoters? You should have all these guys' numbers. But let's just say you don't. Call Floyd. We know you know Floyd. We know you have a relationship with Floyd. You think so? Did they say that? I think that actually might be true though, Pounds. I think it might be true. Because I was thinking that last week that the winner of this fight is going to fight Tank. Or because I don't think with everything going on right now that they're gonna make that Pitbull rematch. I don't think they're gonna do that, bro. If he does a rematch with Pitbull Cruz, they're definitely gonna say that he's ducking Devin, bro. Hold on 1 second. All right. You think that the winner of that fight is gonna fight Tank? That might actually be so, because if he fights Pitbull Cruz after everything going on right now, they're gonna definitely say that he's ducking, bro. They're gonna definitely say that he's ducking. But I'm just saying though, man. I don't believe how true it is that Bill and Devin really want to fight Tank, bro. I don't believe he's really offering him 20 million just because he says it. Think about it. I want you to think about it, like with your mind. Devin and Prograis did not sell well. They sold out the live gate, yes, but they did not sell well. I'm not saying that the 50K is accurate, but I damn well can tell you this, that if that fight sold really, really good, we'd be hearing about it. Bill would be all over the Boxing Voice and all over these other outlets saying we sold 2 million, we got 1 million buys. Or that'd be the first thing. He's not saying nothing about that. So I don't think the numbers were great. So you take that into consideration, and then you think that he's really going to offer Tank 20 mil. And if he's going to offer Tank 20 mil, how much is he offering him his son? And where's the fight going to be on? And how are you going to make money? So nobody takes that into consideration. And then he says he doesn't know how to get in contact with Al Heyman. That doesn't even make sense. You came up in Floyd's gym. Devin was trained under Roger Mayweather for a period of time. Y'all have a good relationship with Floyd Mayweather. How the hell you don't know how to get in contact with Al Heyman? So he doesn't know how to get in contact with Al Heyman, and he's saying he's offering Tank 20 mil. Does any of that add up to you? But yet they call me a hater, though. They call me a hater for asking legit questions, bro. Legit questions. I'm asking a legit question. That's a legit question. You're offering Tank 20 mil. So nobody thinks Bill's off. I saw 3 different videos today. 3 different videos today of people saying that Tank is ducking Devin. I can show you right what. Look, let me show you this. Let me show you this. Just to show you. Look at this. Hold on. I'm going to show you this. Look at this. Look, I'll type in Tank ducking Devin. Look at this. Look at this. Duck. Gervonta Davis turns down 20 million. Gervonta Davis turns down 20 million guaranteed from the zone. You see that? What's going on, man? Do you see that? So Bill says they offered him 20. Now listen to this. You see how everybody runs with it, right? Tank's ducking. He turned down 20 mil. He turned down. Does that even make sense to you, bro? Does that even make sense to you? You know Prograis and Haney did not sell good. The gate might have sold out. Okay. Where are you getting 20 million from? To Tank alone. We're not even talking Devin. To Tank alone. So how much is Devin getting? Yeah, and oh, that's what you see in the interview today. But this is what I'm saying though, man. It's just because I don't know, man. I remember what people say, and I know people change their mind, but I do remember them saying that they'll fight Tank at 135. Now they're saying they'll only fight him at 140, which, by the way, Devin Haney came over. He rehydrated 25 pounds. So I kind of believe, okay, yeah, maybe he shouldn't fight him at 135. He should fight, but still, you still said it. They got on Shakur when Shakur said, you need to take sacrifices when you're making fights. If you want these good fights to happen, you got to sacrifice pay. And then a couple of weeks later, he gets an offer from Devin and turns it down. And that came back to bite him in his ass, even though I feel like it was a bogus offer at the end of the day. Still, people remember what you say. You said you'd fight Tank at 135. Fine. Now you say you'll fight him at 140. Now you're saying you're going to offer him 20 mil. You're going to offer him 20 mil. And I know that the last fight did not sell. I'm just telling you, bro. And see how all these people run with it. All these people run with it. Gervonta Davis turns down 20 million. Gervonta Davis turns down 20 million. Oh, just type in Tank Davis ducking Devin. Look at it. Okay. And you must be out of your mind if you think Tank is afraid to fight Devin, bro. You're out of your fucking mind. I'm telling you right now, you're out of your mind, bro. You're out of your mind. You know, I was thinking that too because he put Ryan through all those stipulations, right? Now, I think part of the reason why he did that, Pounds, is because he doesn't like Ryan, but we know he doesn't like Devin. So imagine, this is why I kind of agree with what this guy's saying. I don't think the fight's ever going to happen, because even if they do come to the table and they come to some sort of agreement with the terms or whatever, or the outline, the rough draft, if they come to terms with the rough draft, right? I think Pounds, Tank is going to make him go through all this shit, bro. Tank's going to be like, you're not, which, by the way, the rehydration, I'm with you, Pounds. And matter of fact, Pounds, wasn't it you, Pounds, that said that Canelo should do a rehydration clause on David? Because at first I was like, no. And then I thought about it. And when I seen Devin come in at that, I'm like, wait a second. You know what? That is kind of smart. Not catch weight. You're not making him come in at a lower weight than what he's supposed to come in at. All you're saying is that there's a limit to how much you could gain the next night, overnight. And as long as you don't put some crazy, stupid amount like 5 pounds, you can't come over 5. I mean, bro, you gain 5 pounds in one meal. When you've done all that cutting, bro, and as soon as you drink water, you're gaining all that weight back. I just put a rehydration clause. Just say you can't come in an absurd overweight amount, bro. Like 25 fucking pounds. You can come in 10 pounds over. You can come in 15 pounds over. You just can't come in 25, 35 pounds over. I don't think that's you're cheating if you say that you don't want the guy to come in that damn heavy. Yeah, and you like, after thinking about it, Pounds, I think, you know, David, yeah. Now, that doesn't, in my opinion, that doesn't give Canelo a pass to just, that doesn't give him a pass to say, oh, you got to come in at 165 and you can't weigh more than 175. You know what I mean? I'm just make it so that way, look, you could make weight at 168. We both make 168, but your ass can't come in over 200 pounds next night, bro. Give him like a 15-pound limit, bro. That's normal. Most of these guys gain about 10 to 15 pounds. I would say on average, 12 pounds. 12 pounds, depending on how their weight cut was. If you have a good weight cut and you do it properly, you're not going to gain that much. If you do a fat camp and all you're doing is just sweating out and dehydrating yourself, that pounds is going to come on like that. It's going to come back like that. And Devin Haney. Remember the pictures of Devin Haney making weight? He looks like a damn skeleton. Right here is one of the famous pictures that go around. Look at Devin in this picture, bro. Oh, my bad. Hold on. There you go. Wait, why is it not showing like that? Oh, because I got the wrong one on. My bad. What am I doing? There you go. Right there. Look at his face right there. That's not a healthy weight cut. That's just you dehydrating yourself. And then you wonder why pounds he gains 25 pounds. Get it? Pounds gaining 25. Okay, you get it. Haha. But that's why you wonder why pounds he gains 25 pounds overnight. Look at that. That's not a healthy weight cut. You're just dehydrating yourself. That's all you're doing. Which is why I think Colbert, I know when Colbert is in shape and when he's not in shape. When Colbert is in training camp and I see him wearing that damn garbage bag over himself, he's not in shape. He's just doing a fat camp. Just doing a fat camp. And he just wants to make the weight just so he can fight. But that does not look healthy, bro. That ain't healthy to cut weight. Look at that, bro. He looks like he's dying in that picture. Looks like he's dying. What's going on, Puto? Hey, Puto, who you got? El Rayo or Colbert, my guy? I already know. Hey, Puto, we were talking about rehydration clauses, right? And with Canelo and David, and let's say Tank was to fight Devin, do you agree there should be a rehydration clause? Because now that I think about it, I think there should. I think there should. With Canelo, I don't think it's cheating if he tells David, no catch weight. But if he told David, we both come in at 168, you can rehydrate 15 pounds, but you just can't come in at like 200 pounds. A rehydration. I don't think that's cheating. I don't think that's cheating when Canelo was already 5'8". Devin gains 25 pounds. I don't think it's cheating if Tank, who's like 5'4", Tank damn near a midget, tells Devin, yo, you can't gain more than 15 pounds overnight, bro. I don't think that's cheating now that we know what's been happening. You see what I'm saying? I hope that doesn't happen, bro. He is. Benavidez Sr.'s got, oh my goodness, this might not look good for Colbert, man. Who knows? Man, listen. I went live right now to let y'all know that I'm not too confident in Chris tonight. I don't know. I just feel like, I feel like El Rayo has too much to lose, bro. Way too much to lose. And you're saying that Senior's in his corner too? He's got way too much, bro. If he loses, that's 3 times in a row. 3 times in a row. And if Colbert loses, shit. Good thing he's got chicken. Good thing he's got primetime chicken, and he's got some real estate or whatever other businesses he's got. Because I don't know if he's really committed or not. We're gonna find out tonight. But and the other thing I was talking about was it seems everybody just takes what somebody says and runs with it, bro. They just take what anybody says and runs with it. Nobody asks any questions anymore. So Bill Haney or anybody could come on and just say anything. They could just say, I offer Tank $90 million. He didn't take it. And all these guys will start making videos saying so. I go on YouTube and I look up because I kept seeing all these damn videos about Tank. I keep seeing all these videos that Tank is ducking Devin. And they just run with it. 20 mil. Right? 20 mil. So, nobody asks the math on that. Nobody think about it. If you're giving Tank 20 mil, how much is Devin getting? Okay, let's say he gets half. That's 30 million. How y'all gonna recoup that? Nobody asked that. And then my guy here, when I first started, he said, I seen an interview today where Bill Haney says he doesn't know how to get in contact with Al Heyman. How's that possible when you trained in Floyd's gym? And if you don't know how to get in contact with Al, just call Floyd. How many times have we heard Floyd Mayweather say, hey, listen, nothing happens with Al Heyman unless I know about it. Remember he said that with Spencer Crawford? And people got mad at Floyd because they felt like Floyd was like cock blocking the fight or just trying to push his power around. He said nothing happens unless Al Heyman says so, and I know about it. So we all know that Floyd and Al is like this. Even though I got a joke across the bottom of my screen, does Al Heyman even exist? Because when you go to Google his name, it's the same 3 pictures from the same night. I wonder if the man does exist, or is he just like a name, like a body? He's just a body. Like, yeah, just put this guy's picture up there. That's Al Heyman, and it's really somebody else. Either way, you telling me Floyd don't know how to get in contact with Al? Come on, man. Nobody asks these questions, but when I do it though, right? People be like, the little bit of people that do tune in, they be like, Shadow, all you do is talk shit about Devin, and all you do is talk about him every live. But because there's bullshit. I see and I hear bullshit. So I'm gonna say something. Does any of that fucking shit make sense to you, bro? Does any of this ever make any sense to you, man? I know Bill would never, ever, if I ever got big, and I know I never will, but if I ever got big, I know damn well Bill is not going to ever let me interview him. Never. What's going on, bro?
What's up, bro?
What's going on? Man, what is this bullshit about Tank ducking Devin, Tank ducking 20 mil, right? And before I know you heard, but I just got to say it again. All right. I don't know whether he sold 50K his last fight. I have no idea. I don't know whether that's true or not. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt, Puto, right? I'm going to give him a benefit of the doubt, and I'm going to give Devin an extra, what they said, 50K. I'm going to give him an extra 100K. I'm going to give him an extra 100K. Okay. I'm being generous. 200K. Fuck it. 200K.
That's so nice of you.
That's so nice of me, right? All right. 250K, right? Let's say it's 250K.
Yeah.
You sold out the live gate. So that's good. Live gate, you're probably, I don't know, what's that, 1.something million? Okay. But we know that your pay-per-view sales wasn't that great. Now, the reason why I know is because I know that if they were good, Bill Haney would be all over that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Bill Haney would be on the Boxing Voice right now and on all these outlets. We sold over $1.2 million. You see what I'm saying? That's the first thing that would be coming out of his mouth, and he'd be using that against Tank and all that, but he's not. So obviously there's some truth to, I don't know whether it's 50K or not, but let's just say I'm going to give him 200. Let's say he sold 250K. Now, you're telling me you're going to offer him $20 million. That's just Tank alone. How much are you paying your son? Where's the fight going to be at? And how are you going to make that money back? You know damn well Bill's not going to just give Tank money and lose money. That's not what he's going to do. So nobody's asking these questions. And then he does an interview and says, I don't know how to get in contact with Al Heyman. And when people call bullshit out on it, they call you a hater. But yet all these motherfuckers run with it. They all run with it. What do you got to say about that?
Yeah, bro. I mean, you're on point, bro. I mean, it's like I would say nobody asked that question because I was getting laughed at on a panel last night because I proposed the same question, bro. You know, there was this one guy in particular, and I'll say his name because that's my boy, Dub Rightside. But you know, he's captain, he's Haney fan captain #1. You know, but yeah, I mean, it's common sense, bro. So the most money that Devin, you know, per the information that I can obtain, was $9 million in revenue, and that was with Lomachenko. $9 million. So this is a potential fight where if you go by that number, So you're gonna offer Tank Davis $20 million when the most you've ever generated in an entire fight is $9 million. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, I'm like I don't know the business like that. You know, I'm not in the
We
boardroom
don't
with
have
these
that's
guys.
the thing, Pluto. That's
It
the
don't
thing.
make no sense to
We
me.
don't have
bro,
to.
You know?
You don't have
Yeah,
to. I don't
yeah,
have to be. I don't have. This is what I'm saying though, right?
Mhm.
And this is kind of funny because you know how me and you argue sometimes or joke around, banter with Devin versus Shakur, and I think Shakur beats Devin, and you always tell me, nah, that shit ain't gonna happen or whatever. But you even see what I'm talking about, right? Now, anybody that questions Bill with an actual, it's not, you know, when somebody, you know, when you're telling somebody something and they ask you a question, but they're talking down on you. Like if I said, Pudo, yesterday I almost got robbed and shot, right? And you say to me, you make a face like you almost got shot. Like it's not like you're asking a question like you're trying to, like, are you lying? No, you're asking a simple question like, where did you get shot at? Like, who, right? You ask Bill any of these questions that are like, wait a second, 20 mil for just Tank? But then how much is Devin making? And then where's the fight gonna be at? And how y'all gonna make your money back? And people they'll say, oh man, you're hating or what? No, I'm asking a logical question because the reason why I'm asking that is because it goes back to the other shit. When people say, oh, I offered him a fight. Bro, when you offer outrageous offers, you're just doing it to just say, look, I offered him. I saw a live yesterday, the same live. The guy's wearing, and I should have got his name. He's on the panel, and I don't know if any of y'all saw it. He's on the panel. He's wearing a Bill Haney Promotions, BHP or whatever it is.
Yeah, the Devin Haney Promotions.
Yeah, Devin Haney Bill Haney Promotions shirt, right? And the title of the live is T.O. Duck Devin, Tank Duck Devin, and Shakur Duck Devin. And they're up there, and they're saying, he did offer Shakur. He did make an offer to Shakur. And look, he's offering 20 million to Tank, and Tank's that. And I'm looking at these guys like, bro, y'all nobody's asking any like simple questions, bro. Like, bro, he's never made 20 million a day in his life. Where the fuck is he getting 20 mil?
Exactly. And then you know, so somebody's argument, which is a valid counter argument, is like, oh, you know, they're getting it from, you know, it doesn't matter what, like, I mean, they're getting it from Al Heyman or they're getting it from Eddie Hearn, you know, whatever. Right. I'm like, but then my rebuttal would be like so Eddie Hearn likes to lose money, like,
right.
So like at the end of the day, you don't know if it's going to lose money or make money. You know, it's a gamble. You know, when you're fighting with especially in boxing right now, where like there's only one true proven superstar, maybe two, that could actually like, okay, yeah, cool, we know we're going to get it back. You know, so you're expecting like a business, you're expecting me to think, if I put my businessman hat on, that I'm in this to lose money just because I love Devin so much, or I love Shakur so much, or I love Canelo so much, or I love this guy so much.
These people think that, so you're telling me you want to fight Tank so bad that you're willing to give him millions of dollars, knowing even against Tank, who is a draw, Tank is a draw, but against Devin, even if Devin's got his name up a little bit, you know, in your head, if you give Tank 20 million alone, that's not even your son aside, no promoters aside. I know you guys are promoters, but or whatever. You're telling me that you don't know in the back of your head that's nothing but a loss. That's a loss. So I know damn well they don't even like each other. So if you don't even like the guy, you're not gonna give him shit and you not get anything.
Yeah, and this is the key point that nobody's brought up. And I'm not. I've been trying to bring it up, but the panels I've been on, like bro, they'll like drown you out. So I'm like, fuck it, whatever. But I'm just gonna laugh at these dudes. But so like say you're like a Tank Davis. Say you're just a casual, and you just think that Tank is like a few levels above Devin, and you just think, you know, like say we knew we had a time machine and Tank is guaranteed to win that fight. You're literally champion. Devin is a junior welterweight. Tank is at lightweight. So you're gonna pay Tank $20 million to beat your ass, and he's not even the champion.
I just find it hilarious, bro, that people are running
even in the same division. Sorry, Shadow, go ahead.
No, I just find it hilarious that people are just they're not asking these questions and they're just running with it. You know, all I'm seeing on YouTube is Tank ducking 20 mil. Like,
Yeah, I know, everywhere.
I mean, this goes to show you. And listen, I'm dead serious when I say the Haney's got channels on payrolls. I am dead
Bro,
serious.
I've been saying that, bro.
Yesterday, the live that I saw, and I should have got the fucking name. You know what? I might still have it. I might still give me a second because I did not erase my history.
Yeah, just type in LDBC, bro, and you'll get a list.
This guy is wearing a Bill Haney's promotion shirt on, right?
Yeah.
And the whole live is about T.O. ran from Devin, Tank ran from Devin, and Shakur ran from Devin. And they're on there talking about Tank duck 20 mil. Shakur did get an offer. You know, and I'm looking at these guys like, y'all just running with this? Like you don't, like, none of this doesn't make any sense.
Nah. Yeah, but that's why I told you, like, yeah, you have the comment, you have my comment up. Like, Bill knows his audience, bro. They'll never question anything he says.
Wait, you know what? I think I do have it. Hold on.
Yeah. Yeah, I know all the channels that Bill goes on, so. Shit, man, I clocked Bill from the second I asked him one question since I've been on YouTube on H's panel, bro. You know, ever since that, bro, I'm like, oh, okay, thank you, Bill. Oh, I'm like, okay, I'm good.
Hold on, I think I might actually have it here. Hold on, because I did not erase my history.
Yeah, man. And I can get you an interview with Bill Haney if you want one.
He ain't gonna want to talk to me, bro.
Yeah, he will.
Bro, I'm gonna ask.
I'll bet you $100 he'll come on your channel.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, bro, I'm telling you, bro.
All his answers. I'm gonna tell you right now how his answers are gonna go. I'm gonna say, hey, Bill. He won't.
Oh man.
He won't. This is Bill Haney. Tell me this is not Bill Haney. You ask him a direct question. All you need is a yes or no answer, right? Hey, Bill. Bob Arum came on and said that you guys had a meeting. You and Devin had a meeting one day to come to the office and talk about fighting Teofimo Lopez. And Bob says you guys never showed. And then when you guys did eventually show, Tio was never even mentioned. Like, Tio never came out of your guys' mouth. What do you got to say about that, Bill? Bill's going to be like, oh, okay, hold up. Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. Wait, first Dev, hold up. First Dev is undisputed. He's gonna start doing all that mumbo jumbo shit. He's gonna start talking about something, and you're listening to like, are you gonna answer the question? And he's just gonna talk about something else. He does it in every interview. Now, when it's a question that is for him, or is a question that he likes, or he answers it. Bill is very smart. He's very intelligent, but he does not answer yes or no questions, anything pertaining to something that makes them look like they're lying.
Yeah,
he doesn't.
Yeah, because he ain't on here he's on here to promote his son, bro, and I'm not mad at him, bro.
You know? that is one thing where I actually like Bill. Like, you know, I listen, I think Bill is entertaining. I think Bill is good for the sport. To all the crazy shit aside, I think he's good for the sport because even though I feel like 90% of the shit he says is cap, you know, he's all for his son. I like that. I like the fact that, you know, I do think that Devin wants some of these fights. I don't think Devin's ducking everybody. I do think Devin wants some of these fights, but I just think that some fights they really don't want. And they just go on this parade on channels that they know that they have in their pocket where they could say, look, yeah, we did offer this. And they know that channel is not going to ask them any legitimate questions that a normal person would ask.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure he pays handsomely for their silence.
On the Boxing Voice, the only people that question Bill on the Boxing Voice are people that call in. And when they call in and they start getting on his ass, Ness will kind of like, all right, bro, your time is up. You know, like they'll just cut him out but then anybody that calls up on his nutsack, pause, that, you know, they get an extra 3 minutes to talk.
Yeah, man. I hear you, bro. Yeah, I mean, shit, I clocked this a long time ago, Shadow, bro, and it is what it is, bro. This is YouTube is for promotion, bro. They use these channels as leverage in negotiations.
I found it right here.
Yeah.
Shout out to this channel. But I wanted it just to show you guys that I'm not lying. Shout out to this channel right here. Look at that. Bill Haney. Bill Haney's
Drunk Sport
right there. Promotion.
Devin, I'm gonna go back to
Talk about
100%, man. And I sparred with Devin, man.
talk about it.
Talk about
Devin,
That's Chop Chop, bro. That's Chop Chop
talk
Corley.
about it now. Nelly. You're like, come on, man. Like, come on, bro. He's wearing a Bill Haney's promotion shirt on, bro. And the
That's Chop Chop Corley, right?
Yeah. That's Chop Chop.
Yeah.
Hey,
No,
Chop
for sure.
Corley gave Pretty Boy some work.
No. I know. I mean, I think Chop Chop Corley still fights, bro. I think he's still active, bro.
Yeah,
But,
he actually is.
Yeah. But yeah. I mean, yeah, bro. Nothing new under the sun, bro.
Hold on 1 second, bro. Hey, what's going on, Nostalgic?
Yo, what's good?
What you got to say about all this fuckery,
How's
man?
it going? Well, the Devin shit. I mean, man, this shit is. I'm not surprised, bro. Why this dude, bro? Like, the 20 million. Like, Bill Haney's a capper, bro. I mean, I feel like I already told Bill Haney to his face, bro. I told us to his face that his son wasn't a draw. I mean, like, I think they sold like 75K or some shit, bro. Like, on pay-per-views. I mean, he's saying his son's a face of boxing. And it's like, see, this is why we're never getting that fight, because you got guys like Devin and Bill Haney thinking that they run boxing now because they beat Regis Prograis. Like, we're never gonna move
Not only
forward,
that,
bro.
Nostalgic. Not only that, but I honestly believe that they got channels on payrolls, and you see how everybody's running with it. Tank's ducking, like, bro. It doesn't even make any sense. You're offering him 20 million when Puto. We just got done saying he's never made. I think Puto said he made what 9 million, the most he's ever made, and that was in the Loma fight. And then you fight Regis. We know damn well that probably did not sell more than Andre and Benavidez. But somehow, some way, you're gonna offer Tank alone $20 million. So you're not telling us how much Devin's making. You're not telling us you don't care how you're gonna recoup that money, even if Tank is the A side, even if Tank is the draw. You're not just gonna give Tank millions of dollars just to give him millions of dollars. But yet people would just not even ask that question. They're gonna run with it. They're gonna say that Tank is ducking and all this other shit. And it's the same way how it got out that people were saying that Tio was ducking Devin, and Tio never ducked Devin.
Right. I think it is. I think what this is it's all PR team stuff. It's all like, yo, let's put Tank's name in the air right now so we can get some fans and we can get a little more Instagram followers and Twitter followers to our name, so we can trick the fans thinking that we could beat the shit out this dude. And like, that's really what it is, because Tank has
But
probably the biggest name
they've
right
been
now.
doing that since day one, though. I mean, I've always said that when you go back and you look at every time that they mention Tank's name, they mention Tank's name when they had a fight lined up. Now, this is the first time, Puto, that I'll say.
You know what it is?
Yeah, go ahead.
Like, my bad, but it's like, I don't know if you keep up with rap music, but it's like a rapper beefing with like a rapper that's like bigger than him. Like, like like back in the day, like when they used to do that stuff. Well, they still do it now, but like that's literally what it is. It's like a guy beefing with like Jay-Z here, and then like, Jay-Z's bigger than you, so like you're gonna beef with him so you can get a few of his fans to notice you. That's literally what this is.
And I wouldn't be surprised if fake beef goes on.
Yeah, bro. Like, I mean,
like we talk behind the scenes, like, yo, you say something on Twitter, I'll say something back to you. We'll make it seem like we're beefing. And right now I'm in a promotion, and you got a fight coming up, I got a fight coming up, and people will make it seem like we're gonna fight next, and that'll draw more attention to your fight. I wouldn't be surprised if that shit happens either, because that shit happens in rap too.
Right, and you know what's so crazy about this stuff is, like, and I'm telling this to the boxing fans, bro. Like, whenever there's a fight like this, or there's like a potential fight like this, and they're beefing on Twitter, it almost makes a fight more unlikely to happen. All this really means is that Devin Haney's in talks with another fighter, and he's actually signing contracts and getting paperwork done to fight him, but he's just hyping up Tank's name because he's a bigger name, and then he's gonna try to use that buzz to into his next fight, which is probably gonna be like some fighter that we don't want him to fight. Like, that's really what it is. He's not gonna fight Matias next. I don't know. He might be trying to fight Rolly next. Who knows, bro? But I mean, I really don't know who he fights, bro. He's saying he wants to fight Keith Thurman and shit. Like, dude's all over the place, man.
Yeah. This is what they've done from boxing since before I was born, though. They just use this is just a new way to do it. That's all. Nothing new under the sun, like I was saying. I eventually think they're all going to fight each other, bro. This is just all for negotiation tactics.
Yeah, I
don't. One big press conference.
And not only that, but I will say this, and I will say this in Devin's defense, that if they even if they did come to the table, on just the rough draft of the contract alone, I do think that because of everything that Tank made Ryan go through, and I don't think he, it could have been because of his confidence or whatever, but I think a lot of it had to do with he was trying to let Ryan know I'm the A side and you do shit that I do. I think he would do the same thing to Devin, but I think like when it comes to something like a rehydration clause, I think that's legit. I mean, Devin's over here gaining 25 pounds overnight. Yeah, he should put a rehydration clause on him, even with Tank's power. Tank's like 5'4", 5'5". Like he should put a rehydration clause on him. But I do feel like that if they ever did come to the table, he's gonna throw all these damn crazy hoops in his way. You know what I mean? And I don't know,
Yeah, I think that's a narrative too, though, because I mean, shit. I'm gonna look through the press conference again, bro. But I literally think they said that the whole rehydration clause that Tank put on Ryan was a bunch of bullshit, because that rehydration clause exists because the Las Vegas, Nevada, it's part of the rules. That 10 pound rehydration clause is for every lightweight that fights in Las Vegas, Nevada.
The catch weight was real, though. The catch weight was real because even Oscar said the catch weight was real.
No, but that's the thing. That like it's not a catch weight. It's like literally like, so the day of the weigh-in, you have to weigh in. Obviously, I know what you mean.
I'm talking about there was a catch weight.
No, that was real. Yeah, that was real. But at the end of the day, I mean, like catch weights happen every single fight card.
Right.
Yeah, like when you're fighting, when you're starting, like nobody fights unless like because there's some dudes that like literally like their body types, they always fight at their natural weight their whole career.
Yeah,
but it's like I mean, you can just think of any fighter, like it's like fucking Canelo Alvarez, like when he was fighting at a welterweight, when he was it welterweight? Yeah, at welterweight he had like 2 fights. Yeah, they were like catch weight welterweight fights. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like they were at the welterweight limit, but it's just like because at the end of the day, like you don't have to come in under a certain weight unless it's like for a title on the line. That's usually when weights weights or ranking when a title or a ranking is involved. That's when that's when those weights are applied. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. So early in the career, the 2 fighters, they negotiate what weight they're going to come in on, to keep everything fair. If you get what I'm saying, But then once you start becoming like paying these sanctioning bodies to rank you at a certain weight, that's when you got to start, adhering to their rules on weight.
Yeah.
But every state has a rehydration guidelines. You get what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, they fought at a catch weight, but that like fucking where he couldn't rehydrate over 10 pounds. I think that's bullshit, bro. Because it.
Yeah, I think it was promotion too, because I remember there was a point where Tank was trying to. Remember when Tank was saying something? I know in the morning of the fight, they were actually showing it, which made me thought it was promotion, Puro, because it's like he was sending him personal messages saying, "I know you didn't eat breakfast. I know you didn't eat breakfast."
Right? Yeah. No, that's all mind games.
In my head, like, why would they show that on TV? Like, if that's a personal message, so that made me think it was kind of like promotion. I know the catch weight was real. But let's just say even if all that is not true, I don't think Tank's gonna fight Devin. I don't think. I just think the animosity is gonna get in the way.
It won't.
I mean, definitely. If 20 million is true, I think Tank will take that. But I think Tank knows is bullshit. Even Tank said on Twitter, like, "Come on, you guys believe this shit?"
Yeah. But this is the thing, though. Like, if you talk to the biggest Devin Haney hater. The biggest Tank hater, like every the fights that they already fought, they've always said that, okay, it's like Canelo. It's like fuck every fighter that he's always fought. The staunchest Canelo. There's been a Canelo hater out there that said he would never fight that dude. You get what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's a bunch of bullshit. I just wanted to add this though, Shadow. Like I think this is a very important point. When in terms of rehydration, like I just think it's funny. Like it's like Devin and the weight bully. It has kind of to do with weight bullies. So they fought in California, right? Regis and Devin. So California has its own rehydration policies that they actually instituted recently, maybe to 2019, where if you come in, if you rehydrate more than 50% of the contracted weight limit, they're going to cancel the fight. Like and it even says it on the legislature, you know, because this is coming from the state. You know, we're going to cancel the fight if you come in 15% over the weight. Devin against Regent came in 18% over the weight. So at the end of the day, bro, all these fighters, like the rules don't apply to certain fighters, bro. It doesn't matter what fighter it is, bro. Like it could be Canelo, it could be Devin, it could be Tank.
Even though it's a lot, Pudo, that's still a lot, though. That's a lot because I mean, Regis came in at 150, but this is where I go back to. I agree with you. I always say it's just like when people say, you know, when a fighter says he was injured, I always say, well, look, bro, even if he was injured, he chose to fight. I'm always like, if Shakur's hand was hurt, and Shakur shouldn't have fought. Teal shouldn't have fought if he was sick. So at the end of the day, that's your fault. So I am with you. If it's in the terms, it's in the contract, and you agree to it, it's your fault at the end of the day. I'm just saying, as a fan that wants to see two people fight with as much less as advantages as possible. You see what I'm saying? That's just I just want to see it because I know that the more advantages one has, that only sets up excuses. Like no matter what happens, if Canelo beats David, there's going to be an excuse. All these guys that beat Canelo, they're not going to say, "Oh, Canelo gets my respect now." It's going to move on to David Morrell. They're going to say David Benavidez was never that good. They're going to say, you see what I'm saying? So it'll always, but still, even as a fan, I want to see it as even as I can. But
Canelo says it all the time, though. He's like, I'm still waiting on that respect, like from 8 years ago, from these fucking fans and saying, "Oh yeah, I'll respect me if I beat this guy." Like, hey, what bro? Where's the respect? You know, Canelo don't give a fuck.
Hey, listen, I'm probably gonna come back on after the fight. I'm not sure or not, but I wanted to hop on really quickly because I gotta go somewhere in a couple minutes before the store closes. I gotta get some shit before the fight. Anything y'all want to say before we get off? I know you got El Rayo knocking out Colbert in 6. Who you got, Nostalgic?
Man, I don't know, man. For that fight, I think it's at 135, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know, man. I think
Listen,
probably
I'm going
Rayo
for Chris.
might get
I'm going
it.
for Chris.
I want
It's
Chris
possible he
Colbert
might
to
get
win.
knocked
Though.
out, bro.
Oh, you think he's gonna get knocked out?
He might. He might. But look, you know what? Oh, before I go, I wanted to show you something. This goes to show you what I was talking about yesterday. When two people fight, they remember what sticks out, which is it's understandable. Like if I say Teo versus Kambosos, what sticks out the most is Teo getting dropped in round 1. You know what I mean? But people forget that he dropped Kambosos later on in the fight, and it was a close fight. Right here, I'm gonna show you right here. El Rayo has I was on his Twitter. And right here on his Twitter, you guys can see for yourself, or on his Instagram. I'm gonna share it right here. He has the highlights of their first fight, right? And there's shit on the first fight where people don't realize that Colbert was catching him too. Now look, here it goes. I'm gonna play it for you. I don't give a fuck if I get
copyrighted.
Yeah, I don't care because this live is a throwaway for me. Hold on, let me share it. Okay, ready?
Next duel in the lightweight division. It's all about Colbert and Valenzuela looking to bounce back in such a pivotal fight. Oh, and he gets knocked out! It did not take long for Jose Valenzuela to detonate a bomb on Chris Colbert. Colbert went down in round 1, but he's fighting his way back. Now we are showcasing why these were two highly touted fighters. Valenzuela again teeing off on Colbert.
It's a nightmare round for him, but he's surviving thus far.
We cannot stay on those ropes. And here comes Colbert.
It's almost shocking that Colbert was able to march out in this round and do this.
10th and final round. And is it close statistically? The hunger, the urgency to the final bell. And Valenzuela hurts Colbert at the end.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 10 rounds of action, the judges are in agreement. Chris Ryan.
As you see, Colbert was catching him too. And this is what I'm saying, guys. Y'all know a lot of people say, you're a Colbert dick rider. Y'all know I like Colbert. Y'all know I fuck with Colbert, but I also try to keep it as fair when it comes to him. I roasted his ass when he lost. The truth is, when you go back and you watch that first fight, he got up out that first round. He should have never got out that first round. He was knocked out on his feet, and he came back, and I'm telling you, he was catching El Rayo, bro, and he I think he exposed him in that fight. He's very susceptible to a jab, and El Rayo's counter punching was not really. I can't explain it. It's almost like, you know how Canelo has very accurate counter punching. Crawford has very accurate. El Rayo has good counter punching, but he's not accurate with it. It's almost like he's chancing it, and that's how he caught De Los Santos. He dropped him, but all the other times that he was trying to counter De Los Santos, he was getting countered, and Colbert was countering him all night. He was catching him at the end of combinations. Colbert, that was a close fight, man. That was a close fight.
Yeah, it was a close fight, but that's the thing though. Like, and I don't know if you remember, Shadow. Like, I'm a big little B-Hop fan myself, bro. Like, at the end of the day, you know, I just try to keep it unbiased, bro. Yeah, Colbert, of course he was like fucking touching him up. That was the only reason the fight was close, bro. If not, he would have got a fucking obliterated.
But that's what I'm saying, Pudo. We know that, but the people were sitting there saying, "Oh, it was a robbery." No, it wasn't a robbery. Colbert was touching him up, or it wouldn't have been that damn close,
no,
bro.
I thought it was a robbery. I didn't think it was a robbery. Well, I mean, I thought I've always said that I thought a Rayo won clear. You know, Rayo's gonna say it's a robbery, bro, because like, you know, like fuck, everybody's gonna say that, you know. But at the end of the day, bro, like Colbert is a gifted fighter. He just got no pot. It's just like in the Hector Garcia fight, bro. Like Colbert was fighting excellent, but he was fighting a fight he shouldn't be fighting, bro, because like the power is just different. And like he has no pot. He has no fucking pot, bro. He needs to fucking do all that and get the fuck out. You know, it's gonna look ugly sometimes.
I've always said, bro, the issue, Colbert is very talented. He's got a good jab. He's got a good right hook. He's fast. He's got dog in him. The problem is he thinks I got some pop. Somewhere in the fight, he's like, oh, I got some power. I'm catching this motherfucker. And then that's where he gets caught every fucking time. And he doesn't learn it. He just remembered, I don't got no power. Fucking hit it, stick him with that jab, catch him with that right hook, get the fuck out and recircle and
run your ass. Like run, bro. Like you're a dude that like literally you can run and like make it pretty enough so the dudes like me, I would say like me, because I do love I hate running, you know. It's trust me, bro. If you know boxing, you know the difference between running and actually using proper lateral movement, all that bullshit. Yeah. But at the end of the day, I'm picking Rayo in this fight. Because remember I told you yesterday I'm picking round 6 because I was rewatching it while I was on your live. Like literally, I think Rayo is underrated as an underrated boxer, bro. Like I thought he was boxing a Colbert beautifully, bro. He just like it was just you know, everybody forgets there's another fighter on the other side of you, bro. You can't just go reckless with it, bro. You know, because like even though he doesn't have pop, he's gonna fuck it up.
I think is underrated about Colbert is his speed, Pudo. He's quick.
Yeah. And he's got a fucking chin, but that's to his detriment, bro, because he knows he has a chin, and that's why he gets beat up.
Yeah. Well, that's another thing, too. I think that there's only so many times you can get dropped and go to the well, bro. There's only so many times. And, listen, before I get off, all I want to say is this. Y'all know I fuck with Chris. I hope Chris wins. I hope Chris wins in a dominant fashion. But what I think is going to happen, he could possibly get knocked out, or it will go to a split decision. It's going to be if he doesn't get knocked out.
I just want a great fight. That's all I want. I just want a great fight. I don't give a fuck. Just go. Just give me a good fight, man. I don't want no bullshit.
Hey, Nostalgia, you got something to say? I might go on after the fight. I might go on depending on how it's going on.
Peace, brother.
Yeah, peace out, man. Nah, man. Yeah, I'm pretty set on everything, but I'm gonna watch that shit though, man. Yeah.
I appreciate you getting on like always, bro. And I'll talk to y'all probably if I go back on or not. Let's have a good night of boxing. This is Shadow Ghost. Till next time, I'm out.
For sure. Peace out.